Na srácok, itt hagytuk abba, ugye előzőleg próbáltuk ugye megoldani az egyik küldetésünket, de sajnos nem igazán jött össze, mégpedig azért, mert elméletileg nem volt elég információnk. Tehát egyébként a Roach itt van, tehát bal oldalra kell mennünk, tehát egyenesen, és segítenünk kell visszaszerezni Foltesznek a gyerekeit. És ezáltal elvileg kapunk valamilyen fajta többlet információt, amivel valamit majd tudunk kezdeni. Jó napot!
So many crowned heads in one place. You must be.
Te ki vagy? Mara! Már itt van Mara.
Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing. And then the beatings, the torture. It's barbaric, I tell you. Based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw.
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves, positively required in your profession.
If you say so.
No. Azt mondja, hogy...
Does the name Brigida Papabrock ring any bells?
Rings bells, sets off whistles. Why? I believe my loins have grown warm. Touch my plums, touch my plums.
Excuse me.
Mi van?
Fruit witcher, especially fruit of the south. Tender, juicy, soft on the exterior. That's what I think of when you mention Dame Brigida. The woman is positively obsessed.
I was hoping for a straighter answer.
A man of your experience surely understands what I mean.
So you admit you know her well?
I know her, I have known her, and I expect I yet will, and I'm not alone in that. Though, mind you, I admire the woman. Her kind of ambition is rare among both genders.
Ever taken advantage of that? Ever asked her to run errands for you?
One must be careful with the ambitious. They are almost always running their own errands. Asking them to do yours simply invites them to use you. Baron Kimbolt learned that the hard way. But why ask me about the lass, here and now of all times and places? Surely, given your close allegiance and, no doubt, many a shared drinking binge, Commander Roach has told you all.
Brigida used Baron Kimbolt?
Continues to, I surmise.
Oh.
To what end?
You cannot expect me to answer every little query that pops into your mind, Witcher.
Commander Roach can be strangely discreet. What do you know?
I'm hardly one to tell another man's secrets.
Indulge me.
If you must know, the rascal Roach rogered our dear Brigida, just before he passed her off onto me, among others, with a purpose in mind, I suspect.
Oh.
He'll be interested to hear what you had to say.
My, aren't we dutiful?
What brings you to Loch Muin?
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
Surprising. How so?
Surely you jest, Witcher? Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, Baron Kimbolt excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltest's trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
I've got to say you stand out, Count.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a look around. Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Care to elaborate?
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
if you wouldn't mind.
Take you witchers, for instance. The gods know we suffer a plague of beasts. Pre-conjunction, post-conjunction, magically bred and sprung from rotting marshes and the dark abysses of our land.
No such thing as pre-conjunction creatures.
You bite unnecessarily. We have but one remedy for this plague, dwindling in numbers as it may be, yet it is a remedy we revile. You are shunned, spat upon, turned away on stormy nights. Would you say this is reasonable?
It's the way of things.
Spoken like a true representative of a dying species.
Miért akart látni?
What's so urgent, Count?
Etiquette is not your enemy, Witcher. It would not hurt you to embrace it at times. In any case, I could not help noticing you circulating in and out of Baron Kimbolt's quarters. Yet I wonder if you are fully aware of the kind of man you serve.
What do you mean?
He cuts a fine figure, doesn't he? The heavy cloak, the silver mane, the booming voice. Yet our worthy Baron is hardly the saint he makes himself out to be.
A lot of that going around recently.
I am in possession of certain information that might interest you.
And you want to share it because...
We come from different worlds, Witcher. On the surface, we are as unlike as wraiths and wyverns. Yet, no matter our preferences, culinary, political, erotic, ultimately we both are interested in and tirelessly seek one and the same thing, the truth.
Only a fool would disagree. Tell me what you know.
I saw through you immediately, Witcher. I'm content I was not mistaken. You are not the sole person to have repeatedly visited our kind-hearted Baron recently.
Doesn't seem strange to me, given the time and the place.
He has also had some more troublesome callers, blackmailers to be specific. Now, I'm not handing down any verdicts. Perhaps the Baron has some personal problems, in which case I would very much like to help him.
Get to the point, Count.
My people have learned where these blackmailers are encamped. I assume Baron Kimbolt has not been sitting on his hands and has also dispatched his huntsman to find them. A horrible man.
I know who you mean. Ran into him in Kimbolt's quarters.
Then you must also know that if you do not make haste, nothing will be left of our blackmailers, save some rotting corpses. I shall show you where they have their camp, and I merely ask that you learn what is at issue. Naturally, you can count on my gratitude, though we both know that is not the greatest reward.
I can't promise you anything, Count, but I'll think about it. Farewell.
Jó. Információt adott, tehát. Úgyhogy még nem azt fogjuk csinálni, hanem ezt. Mert nagyon kíváncsi vagyok arra, hogy most mi fog ebből kisülni. És kapunk-e újabb információt. Mert biztos, hogy nem Maravelt kell megvádolnunk.
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Tud-e valamit róluk?
Anything on the wild hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loch Muin, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the wild hunt. Could that be true, though?
Hát nem tudom. Tudok el neki valamit eladni. A Kajran páncélt nem igazán fogjuk szerintem használni. Már nem tudom. Ezeket se használtuk. Itt is van csomó fasság igazából. Ez küldetéstárgy. Ez is küldetéstárgy. Hát van egy csomó minden itt, ami azt sem tudom, hogy kell-e. Ez küldetéstárgy. Kicsi sóba kerülnek.
Renounce
Oh.
magic, I tell you! Shatter your towers and crystal balls!
It's a brazen
Break
attack.
your wands,
King Radovid will learn of this.
turn away the black cat
Audacity!
and the bat!
Ők azok.
What do you want?
I saw you talking to Kimbold.
I'm free to go where I please and talk to whoever I please.
Couldn't agree more. Now you're here and you'll talk to me. I'm interested in the Baron.
I've naught to say to you.
Not good, because I need to know everything you know about him.
Ah. Miért jött ő ide?
Baron Kimbold sends his regards. Oh, just what we needed. Leave us, Witcher.
Since when does a Witcher take orders from a huntsman?
Since that Witcher stopped hunting monsters and started poking his nose into others' affairs.
Sometimes the stench is so strong you can't help but catch a whiff.
Aye, well spoken. You've some common stinking thugs here, and I'm to teach them some humility.
Hát
A
persze.
ponce like you. Pucker up and kiss my arse, you fucking tulip. These folk have nothing to say to you, understand?
I'll be the judge of that.
Lend us a hand, Witcher. You'll not regret it.
I'll need to know everything about Kimbold.
God, this is shit! Enough of your jabbering! Kill them all!
Hát persze, azt hiszitek mi. Ez nem volt szó. Macskának annyi. Kapta. Jó.
Thanks, Witcher. We'd be corpses if not for you.
Yeah, seems likely. Now don't make me regret helping you.
You're welcome to all we know about Kimball.
I'm all ears.
Na, legalább
We
elmondja.
came here to collect our fee, me and my brothers, for a favour we did the Baron.
What did you do for him?
Spent 4 days in a forest, sitting on our asses.
Baron Kimball wanted to pay you for that?
Course not. We was to destroy some wagons in a caravan that was to pass through Millville. Problem is, caravan never came round.
I can see why you're having trouble collecting.
Kimball had shite information. How is that our fault? That bugger lost us a right lot of time. And you know what they say, time is coin.
What exactly were your orders?
We was to watch the high road for a caravan carrying nobles. 2 coloured wagons and a small escort. The wagons, they was ours. All inside was to perish.
Any idea who was supposed to be in the wagons?
2 high-born young'uns and their nannies. That's all the Baron told us.
Willing to tell Natalis all this?
I'm
Okay.
to fess up. They draw and quarter me.
You didn't do anything. Took a job, that's it. They can't prove you actually wanted to complete it. If you refuse, Kimball wins. He'll squirm his way out of this, but it won't end there. The Baron's got gold enough to hunt you till he hunts you down.
Not likely. I'll see them tear stripes off his back with hot pincers. All right. I'll talk to Natalis.
Jó. De nem ezt csináljuk, hanem... hanem hol van az Dargoly szerződés, ezt most nem, hanem megyünk Roachhoz, ami merre van? Tehát Roach van itt előttem, tehát a jobb oldali. Ami, ja igen, meg van egy upgrade-ünk. Harci éles látás. Tehát arra... Erre, ez, nem?
Get out of there!
Ez, de ez az, nem? Tehát... De Roach nincs itt. Most hova menjek?
Oh. Greetings.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about elven ruins.
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
I came upon this strange manuscript. Think you can help me with it?
Why, yes. I don't believe I'm mistaken. Do you realize what you hold in your hands?
A mage told me it's the key to an ancient ritual that summons evil specters who otherwise wander the earth doing no good. Specters apparently willing to make deals.
Well, the mage was full of bilge, so to speak. You see, the Vrans knew well how to secure their treasures. It is said that in some places they left sentries. Now, these sentries come to life when someone draws near who possesses a scroll inscribed with words of power.
Nem is
like this
hallottam erről.
one's. Provide the correct password, and the doors to a hidden vault open before you.
So how do I use the manuscript?
Nothing comes free, my friend.
Lehet-e?
You needn't even know the meaning
Oh.
of the words for the sentry to let you pass. You must merely know the sequence in which the password must be read. In this case, we have a sentence. Nana kanpa zi udu ya lala gat exa nana zi udu zi gat kanpa nibit. Nana kanpa means forge ahead, while nana zi means backtrack. In summary, should you encounter a sentry who reacts to this scroll, you must first answer with the words that follow Nana Kanpa in their given sequence, then omit Nana Z, and conclude with all the words that follow this phrase,
Ó,
but
mekkora egy
in
rohadék.
reverse order.
Not that complicated, actually. Thanks for your help.
Várjál, mi beszélünk?
I'm interested in the Wild Hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks. Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loch Muin. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
Na jó. Ez most eleve itt vagyok, de
Greetings.
senkivel nem tudok beszélni.
I remember you from the planet. I don't want anything to do with you.
Vagy itt... Én veled már
Come
beszéltem.
back for a game sometime.
És ide le lehet menni. Aha, itt van Vernon.
Can we go?
Let's do this.
Deathmold is a dead man.
I'm guessing you don't have a plan.
In fact, I do. We need to kill Deathmold and rescue the royal child.
You never did like playing it by ear.
I learned from the best.
See that? Deathmold's put up that magic barrier again. Apparently not a single sound seeps through.
I dread to think what he's doing inside.
Why you here?
We have business with Deathmold.
The sorcerer is busy. No one's to disturb him.
Recognize me?
Should we?
Of
Ezek a
course you
izék.
should, unless you don't care about being promoted.
Who are you?
Ezt most nem hiszem el.
Now!
Sikeres.
This is my bank.
Elmentett a
I don't want
játékot,
any
oké?
unwanted guests. Quickly, up top!
Íjászok. Oh,
Help me up!
Jézusom. A rócs keményen nyomja. Nehogy felsegítsél.
The low road's yours. I'll take the walls.
Hát jó.
Close that cursed gate! I'll pull your legs out
Hang
of your
on!
arms!
I've nearly unblocked it.
Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage! I'll pull your legs out of your arms! I'll pull your legs out of your arms!
He'll pay dearly.
Na? Ezt hogy csináltad?
Close ranks! Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage!
I've got a crossbow, Gareth. Leave them to me.
Na, elkapta. is kapta.
For the king! For Kenwin! Hold your positions! Not a step backwards!
Kapta.
For the king!
Csak belém ütöttél mi. Te is kezded. Hát ezt nem hiszem el.
Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage! For the king! For Kenwin! Forward! Attack! At them!
Várjál, most nem tud eltalálni itt. Hát ha beadná és akkor tudok menteni. Ennyi HP-val mondjuk nem a legjobb menteni, de oké, ott van Roach egyébként. Őket el kéne csalnom. És akkor így nem tud. Csak belém ütött. Nem! Ó, az Isten itt neki, hát nem hiszem el, hogy nem tudta beadni ezt az egyetlen egy ütést. Akkor újra. Innen. Na, gyere. Ennyi. Ez eddig talán a legjobb dolog, amit kitaláltam.
Man your positions, you whore sons!
Gyertek.
Close ranks!
Kapja. Gyertek. Az ki akkor.
We're doing well, Geralt!
Szerintem is. Csak ha tudjuk menteni, így van. Jó, most már mehetünk. Ha hiszem, várjál már valami. Égést okoz. Kábít, jó lesz ez. Ezeket miért nem tudom eldobni? Ezt érdekelne.
Vernon, watch out! For Henselt! Get him!
Walls clear!
For the king! For Cadwin! For the king!
Legalább Roach itt van. Bassza meg a kurva élet. Vannak egy páran.
For Henselt! Get him!
Vernon, watch out.
Walls clear! I'm coming over to you!
For the king! For Cadwin!
Érted? Feküdt. Hogy védte ki fekve? Hogyan védte ki fekve? Ez a baj, Detmond meg jön.
Say your prayers!
Igen. Hova megy? Mi? Hogy talált el?
They'll cut you down.
Apja. Végre. És már így le tudunk menni.
What's he doing in there?
Sounds like he's awfully busy.
If it is, I'll have to interrupt.
Ott a gyerek amúgy, nem? Itt a király.
There is one crime that all civilizations consider irredeemable and unforgivable. Regicide. Transgression of laws both human and divine. A blow to the vital organs of society. That is why those in power create bloody havoc and wallow in it. They are never punished. Not subject to moral judgments, they stand above the law. Henselt's blood now stains Roach's hands and mine. I could have stopped him, but I didn't want to. Now Henselt is a cold corpse, and the blue stripes in the world beyond are laughing.
Jó. Baszódjál meg. Hát közel menni. De baszd meg, beleölök a izébe. Mi? Mi van?
Did you see Radovid's retinue? I swear the snot-nosed lad thinks he's king of the world.
Aj.
He should never have shown up here after the recent events in Redania. Honestly, if he grows to be another Vizimir, I hope he ends up like the first. And those robes of his, did you see? All right, there's time for one more. Pants off.
Mi van?
You've broken my arm! You've broken my arm! Do you know it's worth, you son of a bitch?
Hát már sokat nem.
Now it's worth shit like the rest of you.
Kend meg, Roach.
What do you want? I'll give you anything.
You can't give back what you took from me. Cutting off your balls and slitting your throat will have to do.
Ah. Húha. Jézusom, ez durva volt. Igen, és így megszűnt a varázslat. Hát mod széfének kulcsa. Mert közelebb menni, tehát nem.
Have mercy! He forced me!
Persze kényszerít, persze. Roach, menj már az anyádba innen, jó? Tehát menj, de nem érti meg, bazd meg, hogy takarodjon innen? Hát. Elfeledett Vrankard. Ó. Oh. És az milyen? Tehát... ilyen jó sebzése? Újbá tűnik.
Are you all right? I am Vernon Roach of Temeria. This is Witcher Geralt.
She's terrified.
If Deathmold touched her, I'll kill the son of a bitch all over again.
What'll you do with the child, Vernon?
I made an arrangement with Radovid, and Vernon Roach always keeps to his word.
Kings only keep their promises when it suits them.
We saw him together. You heard what he said.
You didn't have Anais then. Now you do. Take a minute, consider your options.
I'm a soldier, not a diplomat.
Well, you need to start thinking like a diplomat. You're about to decide Temeria's future. Do you trust Radovid?
I want to believe kings don't generally spout nonsense.
Kings never say what they mean, only what they want you to hear. What else could you do?
Nothing. I either break my pledge to Radovid or honor it.
Suppose you break it.
I'll make another enemy.
Enemies are something you can handle, you said so yourself. The Temerian delegation is in Loch Muin. Maybe we should consider handing the child over to them.
John Natalis. Good soldier, poor politician.
Natalis may not be the most polished diplomat, but both your grandmothers tilled the same soil. Your grandfathers fought side by side.
By taking the child to John Natalis, I'll spark a civil war. The barons won't acknowledge her right to the throne until they feel a boot on their neck.
I don't doubt Radovid will bring the Temerian barons in line. Question is, will he stop there?
It's risky, I know. But But when I'm to choose between civil war and an uncertain alliance with Redania, I choose the latter.
Jó. Legyen, akkor én is bízok benne.
A war where brother stands against brother is a curse.
The child will go to Radovid. Come, Anais. I'll take you to a safe place.
Megpróbáljuk ezt. Hát most inkább, mint hogy polgárháború legyen.
Looks like someone's provided an escort.
Oh.
In the name of King Radovid, we demand that you hand over the child of Louisa Lavalette.
Shame you didn't show up earlier.
Pay heed to whom you're talking.
Pay heed to the corpses of those who were impolite to us.
You're lucky Radovid told us to stay calm.
I'll be sure to thank him personally for that.
Beware of Radovid, Vernon.
Rest assured, I'd never forgive myself if the heiress
Nem értem, hogy
fought
miért
the throne
küldte ide
between
őket.
harm.
Don't ever take your eyes off her. I wouldn't be surprised to learn Radovid.
Erre mehetünk egyébként?
Anything's possible. Anais is Temeria's last chance for ultimate independence. Freedom will come sooner or later.
Suppose Radovid asks you to serve the Redanian crown.
Geralt, damn it, stop wandering around.
Beragadtak az ajtóba.
Geralt, damn it, stop wandering around.
Akkor mit akartok itt? Most komolyan.
What would you suggest?
I always advise caution when dealing with kings.
Funny. I've always had the upper hand when...
És merre akartok? Arra, akkor arra menjetek, már ha arra akartok menni. Srácok, miért álltatok meg? És komolyan. Megállt mindenki, érted? Jöttök?
I can breathe easier now that the scumbag is dead.
Revenge unburdens you of your past, but it also affects your future.
Nem tetszenek ezek a katonák itt. Szint lépés. Kaptunk 3-at is. Lépjünk be a gyűlésre. Oké. Okay. Hát várjál, hát nem erre. But why? Most miért hozott ide a játék? Akkor látja, hogy nem ezt akarom, csak keresztül akarok menni egy rohadt épületen, de hát az se lehet. Itt vajon fent el tudok menni? Érdekes. Nem lehet kinyitni ezt a ládát.
Renounce magic, I tell you!
Amúgy azt mondta, hogy beszéljek előtte Roach-sal, de azt sem tudom, Roach hol van. Akkor elvileg oda tartok. Csak mielőtt be kéne mennem, azért beszélnem kell szépen Roach-sal, csak nem látom hol van.
This will be a great moment. Ready?
Ja.
Let's get this done.
Temeria is internally divided. As Constable of Temeria, I'm in no position to speak for the whole country regarding the Council and the Conclave. I am honored to speak on Temeria's behalf before this esteemed body. but I'm only the constable. I cannot be sure some baron won't cancel my signature in a week.
What's your point, Constable?
I lack my country's support regarding the Council and the Conclave. Neither do I intend to seek the crown, for I've lesser blood in my veins. And as a soldier, I know my place in the ranks. In recent weeks, we have deliberated extensively in Vizima on who is to succeed to the Temerian throne. Because the fate of Foltest's last child remains unknown, we could not reach an agreement. Unable to reconcile the interests of the esteemed Temerian houses, we have no choice but to divide the country into provinces along the barony's current borders.
The North cannot afford a divided Temeria. Everyone knows what that will lead to. In a few years, the barons will be at each other's throats. No, a united Temeria means control of the Western Pontar. A divided Temeria is an open highway for Nilfgaardian troops. The choice is simple.
Simple for you, perhaps, King. But to guard my henhouse, I prefer 5 lame Temerian mutts to one healthy, beautiful Redanian hound.
I understand the drama your country now faces, John Natalis. But the solution you propose is unacceptable.
Hát szerintem is.
Temeria will become Redania's protectorate. You will hail me, Radovid, as your king.
Even if you guarantee the kingdom remains united and separate, the Temerian nobility will never acquiesce to any limitations on sovereignty.
The nobles will change their minds when they learn who is to be my future bride. Allow me to introduce her. The future Lady of Tretogor, the Queen of Redania, Anais.
Anais Lavalette. How?
She was rescued from the hands of the sorcerer Deathmold, whose business in Lochmuin is shrouded in mystery. We will speak of this later, John Natalis. After all, we have not come here to crown children.
Do you think the child will ever sit on the Temerian throne?
Everything is in Radovid's hands. We prevented the kingdom from being divided. That's the most important thing.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanseville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherd at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
Hogyan került ő ide?
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations.
Speak on.
The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses?
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findaber, Ida Emin, and finally, Sheila de Tanzavir. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asira Varanahid and Fringa de Vigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Oh yeah.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorcerers.
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Loch Muin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
Érdekes. Ó, ne. Ez nem túl jó.
Geralt, we cut off. I can't get through.
Jó, mindjárt.
Sheila!
Na, maradjunk, győzzük le a nőstény sárkányt. Miért van hímsárkány is? Sárkányt mivel lehet legyőzni? Esetleg... Esetleg ezzel... És mi, ha nem akarlak megállítani? Gondoltál már erre?
If I have to, I will kill you.
Bassza meg. Nem lehet. Bassza meg, kurva élet. Nem tudok menteni. Hogyan égek?
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
CSONTJA will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know.
But you made it all possible and you'll answer for that.
Miért
The
fénylik
stigma
ennyire
of
Geralt?
treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Hát persze.
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Elmondta legalább, hogy hol van Yennefer. Ami sokat jelent. Ja, a sárkány itt van.
Come on!
Baszki. Nem hiszem el. De elrakta a kardot, bazd meg. Fogta és elrakta a kardot. Ezt nem hiszem el. Anyád jól van? Ez nem jó. Az ezüst kard kell. Ez nem jó semmire. De nem áll. De... mit lehet használni ellene? Actually. De hogyan győzöm le sárkányt? Ilyen kis helyen.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
De anyádba csinálod ezt. Jó, hogy... Tehát nem... egyrészt nem találja el, másrészt... hát nem sebzek rajta. Nincs a... amúgy, tehát... acélkardunk van, de ez sokkal gyengébb. Ez nem. Eleve nem. Hát hiába teszem rá, nem fogunk érni semmit, mert 30-34-es sebzése van. Hogy? Ez sem mindig használ. Mindjárt meg fogok égni. Kapta? Na.